Well, this is like Christmas. Oh my goodness, this is fantastic. Alright, so Tunis was at war with Morocco. And it looks like Tunis forced Morocco to release Tlemcen. They both conquered a bunch of stuff from Tlemcen. You can see Tlemcen used to own all these green cores. But previously, I only had a border with Morocco. I also have a claim. No, I don't have a claim. Oh, bummer. So if I had these claims on Morocco, I would still have those claims on the provinces when they transferred to Tlemcen. The claim applies to the province, but now I'm going to have to build up a spy network. So this gives me a juicy opportunity to go after a weak opponent. A country like this that just appeared, like, look, their fort didn't used to have a garrison in it, so that was an opportunity for me to go take over. They probably don't have very many troops. You know, they start with 0 monarch power, so they tend to get behind a technology after a little while. Yeah, newly grown or newly spawned nations are very vulnerable. Also, they only have one ally, who's Fazan, who's a very weak country, even relative to us. So this is a great opportunity for me to go fight them. Oh, look at this. I can convert a province to Catholic, kind of. I'm not going to do this. 256 months is way too long. I need that to be, I don't know, like under 50 at least for it to be a good idea. Especially at 1 ducat per month. I mean, that's not going to be worth it for me to be spending like, it's going to be like 300 ducats to convert one not very good province. So why is my missionary strength higher here? Oh, it looks like it's probably because of my culture. So actually, what the heck? I have no war exhaustion, my stability is high, I have a bunch of admin power, I'm trying to save up for the institution. I might as well just get cores on these guys. So I'm going to take Upper Andalusia and I'm going to gain full cores. I used to have only territorial cores. You can see now the autonomy went lower than 50. It's around 30 to 40, so that's great. I could also now assign these provinces to estates, but I won't. I think I just did enough estate goofing for now. And let's see if I can convert any other ones. Oh, it'll probably take the month tick for it to tell me. Look at that. I could do this. This will cost me... No, I can do better than that. Even just a little more missionary strength would bring this down dramatically, so that's too long. I don't want to spend that long converting. But that's going to give me money, so that's nice. Just going to slowly increase my army maintenance. This army needs to reinforce. So if rebellions have control of territory, it will take them, I think, like 10 years or something in order to declare their independence. So 53 months, it looks like they're about 15% or so of the way there. So what is that? Maybe 5 years then, actually? So if they control the territory for 5 years, they will spawn the country of which they're separatists. This would be Tetuan would regain control of that province. Sometimes your enemies will have rebellions take place in their lands, and they'll just like spawn countries. And exactly like in this situation with Tlemcen appearing next to me and me seeing this as an opportunity to pick a fight, new nations appearing out of nowhere is a great opportunity to pick a fight. Oh, look, my explorer's ready. Man, I'm just trying to do too many things at once, it feels like, but maybe that's just the nature of EU4. Okay, I'm gonna put my explorer down here, I'm gonna send him around. I really want to continue colonizing, right? Like, this colony's coming along. And I need to get myself set up. Colonialization, kinda, you gotta plan ahead. And as I get, as you get colonies further away, you can explore further away, because my boats can now base themselves out of this province. So I can see Brazil. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to go for New World colonies for the most part. I'm kind of torn on this. Part of me thinks that it would be a fun sort of a historical flavor thing to do, is to send colonies to Brazil and then colonize historically similarly to how Portugal did. But it's typically, I think, better to colonize the old world than it is to colonize the new world. The big reason for that is that if you colonize the old world, the provinces just become your land. So like, if you remember this province, it's my colony. And now I just have this land. I just have these 5 development. Oh, it looks like I can core this. It must be that, yeah, I can make it a full core. Yeah, okay, I might as well. Core that other stuff, what the heck. Okay, great. 0% autonomy. So this is great. If you colonize the old world, you just get land at 0% autonomy that already has your culture and your religion. So this 5 development province is earning me 0.24 ducats, which is like really pretty respectable. Whereas this 6 development province is earning me half of that because it's the wrong culture or wrong religion. Let's see if we have anything over here that's kind of similar. Okay, the 7 development province is making me 0.17. So anyway, colonies are pretty good, and so I'm going to focus on colonizing the, I'm going to colonize my way around Africa, and then sort of mix the colonization of sort of empty land as the game portrays it. Again, that's really fucked up concept to just portray these, like, there's natives here, right, but they just don't get to be a nation. We don't get to, they're like not people. But anyway, these problematic colonial attitudes fit the historical flavor of the game, so I can forgive them, but obviously these are, you know, terrible, kind of hateful attitudes to have towards other people and cultures. Okay, England got the Renaissance, that's the institution we're waiting for. Let's see if I can increase my maintenance. To crush the rebels. Yikes, just a sec. This song's a little intense for me right now. Sorry about that. I'm trying some new audio things this recording session because the game music was getting old. So here's my colony. We can see we went up to 45 per year because of that New World Companies modifier from the estates. That's really good. As this series goes on and I introduce more mechanics, I'm basically just going to be playing better and better because I haven't been using mechanics which I haven't explained yet for the most part. And so something like estates, now that I've gone through explaining it, I'll probably be more avid about trying to get those bonuses. The way to min-max estates is you can ask for the monarch points every 20 years. So basically the best way to do it if you're min-maxing is just like set a timer and then every 20 years in the game you punch your estates for some free stuff. Oh, look at this, I can get a new idea. Global settler increase, very nice. It'll be nice when I get my Portuguese bonus as well. So in the colonization game, there's really 4 countries which pretty much do the vast majority of colonizing. It's Portugal, Castile, and then later they usually form Spain, France, and England. So if you're really trying to like do a world conquest or something like that, a common strategy is to try and kill the colonizers before they have a chance to do anything. This is easiest with France. Like if you play as Castile or you play as England, you can shut down France from colonizing by taking their 5 or so ports, which is pretty easy to do. France is like not extremely strong at game start relative to late game France. Okay, that's my, so when your colony gets to 400 settlers, the trade good is rolled for and decided. Fish was probably one of my worst possible outcomes, but that's fine. If I was like, you can abandon a colony, like suppose I really wanted a good trade good, I could just recall my colonist, abandon the colony, and then go back later with a new colonist and grow the colony to 400 to roll for a new trade good. I won't be doing that. That's definitely not worth it. You can do that to roll for gold in Australia and in South Africa and some other places, but that's not worth it at all in my opinion. What the heck? I might as well just get all my cores. Like I'm drowning in admin. I'm gonna hit the cap, and I want to wait for this institution. So if I really hit the cap with admin, this sounds ridiculous, but I'll probably develop Lisbon. A few dev clicks will make the province better for the entire rest of the game. It'll be my capital probably for the entire game. And this will increase the speed of the Renaissance. Yeah, I think the increase goes up if it's even more developed, so it went from 0.1 to 0.11, so anyway. Aragon got the institution, Castile's gonna get it pretty soon. When Castile gets it, they'll spread it to me. It won't be too long, I think I can wait. Now speaking of institutions, I have a pretty good chance of spawning the next institution. So if I go back into this screen, the next institution is colonialism. A new institution spawns every 50 years. And there's a bunch of factors that go into where and how the institution spawns. So you can see in this checklist, in order to spawn this institution, you basically have to have exploration ideas, and you have to have Quest for the New World idea unlocked, and be able to see a province in the New World. So just by seeing a few provinces, being aware of the existence of Brazil, or of South America really I should say, we're eligible. The institution will spawn in a province, and so the province that it spawns in, you can see there, one of the following must be true: development of at least 12, at least one center of trade of level 1, or the capital province. I don't totally get what that's supposed to mean, but... And then you have Quest for the New World. You have seen a province in North America or South America. So there's like a chance for us to get it in each one of our provinces, along with other countries who have that idea and have discovered the New World. So probably Castile has done enough exploration to have seen the New World. You can see that they have 2 ideas in the exploration group, which means they have Quest for the New World. And they're going to have quite a few provinces that are either centers of trade or have more than 12 developments. They could get it in this province. They could get it in this province, Sevilla, in Cadiz. Yeah, that's Aragon. So Castile actually only has a few provinces that it could spawn in. I don't know, let's see if England has the idea set. They took economic. Okay, that's great for me. What did France do? Economic. Okay, well, so that means it's really just me and Castile who are gonna spawn this institution in all likelihood. Scotland, did you do it? No, Scotland will colonize later on in the game. Brittany can also colonize, but they usually do it later in the game. Oh, look at that, interesting. I get an alliance with Brittany. They're allied with France, so they're in a safe spot. Maybe. I could probably get a better ally, but I'm trying to... Anyway, I'm playing slowly because I'm explaining these things as I go, so I'm not going to worry about that. I have good allies, I just got the Pope. Yeah, that pop-up's going to bother me. I'm going to right-click to delete this flag, because every time I see that I'm like, oh, I can convert now, but really, it just takes too long and is too expensive for me to feasibly do it. Alright, still need to take care of this rebellion. It's actually getting close to when they would, starting to get up there, almost halfway to them declaring their independence. Oh, Castile's building troops. What are you doing? Are you at war? Nope. I wonder what you're doing. They might be preparing for a war with England or something. Oh, my leader died. What's my leader situation? I guess I need to roll a general. Oh, that guy sucks. That general's so bad. I'm gonna roll one more. Okay, that'll do. Oh man, that's a drag. I still have my explorer. That's fine. I'm gonna have one over the leader limit for a bit because I want this guy to explore. He's probably gonna die soon, so I might as well just get as much exploration out of him as I can. It's a really long journey. I wonder, that might be too much. So if you have more than your limit of leaders, you pay like 1 mil point per month that you are over the limit. So I'm 1 over the limit. I'm only allowed to have 2 and I have 3. Let's see, how's this guy doing? Full strength, I'm gonna go for this fight. Boom. Gonna slam my rebels. A bunch more morale than them. Not sure exactly why, but that's good stuff. As their leader. 0 shock, yeah. Favorable battle for sure. Still lose 2,500 troops. Okay, great. So now you see there's no rebellion flag. I have no unrest in any of my provinces. This one just appears because they still have the province under occupation, but that's the end of it. Okay, great. So now for 10 years, I have no risk from rebellions in my country, which is fantastic. And actually, even though this is going to take forever, I'm going to take this. Yeah. I think I can work that 0.6 ducats into my budget. Let's see. No, I do not have a missionary strength advisor available. Gonna turn off the fort in Fez. Could destroy it. No, I'll keep it. There's gonna be one more round of rebellions, most likely. Until I can convert these provinces, they'll continue rising up. But one thing that I could do is I could accept a culture. Something I have alluded to but haven't actually shown. Okay, so in your country, there's this government tab which shows you your cultures. Most of our country is Portuguese, but we also have Moroccan, Andalusian, and Berber. Moroccan is 20% of our country, which is substantial. Andalusian, here you can see, is in the same culture group as us, so it gives us reduced penalties. I will probably not do anything with my same culture group. They're good enough, really. And I could spend 100 diplomatic power to promote Moroccan to an accepted culture. And because I have some Moroccan land, and I will probably be getting more Moroccan land, yeah, you can see there's quite a bit of Moroccan culture in here. So that's going to be a good culture for me to accept. Accepting the culture will make missionary strength higher. It will also make them cost less to core, and it will make them core faster. So generally speaking, I think that's going to be worth it for me right now. Oops. Oh man, so many map modes. I could also maybe accept Berber culture, but that's really spread out. I don't know if I want to do that. That's, yeah, maybe not worth it. But Moroccan's good. There's like quite a few high development. This gold mine is Moroccan, so I'm gonna want the gold mine. Yeah, all these provinces are like right around 10 dev, so or that one's not very good, but a lot of 10-ish dev provinces in Moroccan culture, so that's going to be worth it. So next time I have 100 dip, I'm going to accept it. And that might allow me to convert some of these provinces. It will definitely make them less rebellious. How's my explorer doing? Very high attrition, but he's on his way home. Yeah, you got this, buddy. You can survive. How's Congo? Is Congo converting? No. Actually, Congo might be dying. Yeah, converting Catholic when none of your land is Catholic is not really a good idea, to be honest. So yeah. Oh, nice, we get a Queen Consort event. What do I want? Diplomatic strength, generals, manpower. I need money, so let's see. I hope they give me like a substantial amount of money. It could be something really like pathetic. They could just give me like 5 ducats. Oh man, so sometimes pop-ups pause, but then sometimes they don't. So when a pop-up pauses up, I have this, I always want to press the space bar, but sometimes I just unpause the game by doing that. Look at that, 10 ducats, that's sad. I should have picked something else, that's pathetic. Oh, okay, I could either get a CB on Tlemcen. That's not a good CB. Diplomatic insult won't let me take land. So I'm gonna do this. This is great. Everyone likes me more if I ease the tension. Oh, that's annoying. My spy network was caught. It was probably above 20 and I just wasn't paying attention to it, so I can do better. I'm gonna reclaim here in Tangiers. Would like to fight for that later. And now I just gotta wait this out. I think my next move is attack Tlemcen. They just have one weak ally. Oh, they're royal married with Tunis. They might ally Tunis. No truce with Tunis. Okay, so I should probably jump on that as soon as I have a CB. But I'm also poor, but also I could take their money. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna chill. I'm just gonna chill on this for right now. Again, I really want to colonize. It's kind of what I want to be my focus. I can get so strong from colonizing. Yep, just letting it play out right now. I'm not sure there's too much that I can be doing. This is actually so timely. As you might have inferred, I'm recording this during the coronavirus lockdown. I mean, we're not locked down per se in my country, but there are strong restrictions on like how many people we can get together with, and pretty much everyone I know is just staying inside because it's like recommended, not necessarily because it's mandated. But anyway, I am going to do the Canadian government thing, and I'm going to quarantine these guys. If I was America, I would do screw it. This is not the first. This is like literally what Trump says about the flu. But no, I'm going to quarantine. Doing the right thing. If you've never seen those events before, it will continually pop up. Like if you don't quarantine, the flu will spread, and you'll just get like the flu modifier in every one of your provinces. So definitely best to quarantine the first time it pops up. Okay, I'm losing my advisors. I also... Oh, I do have a dip advisor. Oh, nice tax. That'll give me a little money. I want to be making a little money. I'm too close to 0. So I want to get up to like 50 ducats, and then I'll be more comfortable just having a balanced budget instead of a surplus. Oh no. My missionary falls ill. Oh no. Okay, so I can either just... Ah, man. I mean, my missionary sucks so bad. He's only made a little progress. I don't want to lose admin. I'm just gonna... Yeah. So I'm gonna get -5 missionary strength in that province. That means that my missionary strength just won't do anything. 0.0 monthly progress. I'm gonna send him home. I wasn't even sure if trying to, you know, convert there was worthwhile, so... I guess that answers my question. Oh, I have enough dip power to promote Moroccan. Very nice. Actually, that might give me what I need to convert some Moroccan land. It does not. Too high development. I'll have to wait for a few more modifiers or wait until I can get the advisor. But I think I'm going to get one of these at 10, 6. I could take 6 right now. Give me half a point. I don't think that's enough still. Another thing is that the longer I wait, the more the neighbor bonus will increase. Alright, it's time to bite the bullet. I think I'm going to dev push for the institution, which is maybe a really silly thing for me to do because I'm in Europe and I'm already getting it, and it will get to me soon. It's like already, it's in Iberia, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the Renaissance is already in, like, growing, but I think because I'm near the cap, and also because I want to show off this mechanic, and because I'm broke and could have a much stronger country anyway, I'm going to burn some points, and I'm going to develop this institution a little bit, just so I can get it a little quicker. So Porto costs 65, Lisboa costs 55. I would like to make my burghers happy, because if they have, what is it? If loyalty is above 60%, they'll give me minus 10% development cost, which is really quite a strong modifier. So I might even just give them some land. Look, I can give them land now, actually. I wanted to give them a little more previously. So I'm going to give them trade provinces if possible. No, I cannot do that. Okay, so if I remember right, the burghers, they are best to put in provinces with trade value and provinces with production, because they maybe boost production or at least don't decrease production based on autonomy. These provinces have autonomy, so assigning them to an estate won't do anything right now. This province has high production. It's not particularly valuable to trade. but I think I'm gonna go for this. Increases their loyalty by 7%, so that's good. Should I give them one more province? I feel like maybe I should. Maybe I'll give them this province. It produces wine. Has 6 base production. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna go for it. They're gonna have too much land, kinda, but that's okay. I'll grow. The burghers are more picky. You can't just give them any old land. These roll 10%, whatever. I'm just gonna give them this one. Great, 64% loyalty. Development cost minus 10%. That's pretty huge. So I am pretty happy with my mill situation. I could wait to get more military technology. However, I don't have an idea group in mill, and I won't have one in the near future. I'm on par, I think, with everyone. Ooh, not Aragon or France, but I'm on par with the people that I would be fighting. I'm ahead of Tlemcen. They're the ones I would really be fighting. Yeah, so I think I'm safe. I'm gonna spend all of my military power to dev push Lisboa. So the cost goes up as your development increases. So what I think I'm gonna want to do is spend a bit of my dip first, because I might not be able to afford it. The cost might go above 81. Then I'm gonna spend a little bit of admin. Then I'm gonna spend all my mill when it's as expensive as it will be. So I don't know if that made any sense, but you'll see that the cost goes up. So I'm gonna spend 1 dip because I like dip the most. I have a diplomatic idea group. So it just went up a little bit, and now you can see the cost, I think, went from 51 to 52. That increase will get more dramatic as we go. So now I have 1,000 admin, really don't need 1,000. So I think I'm gonna spend my way down to about 700, because then that gives me the option to still get the administrative tech in the future, or if I get really close to developing the institution, I'll have the option to get a little bit more, like to develop a few more times. So boom, 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 boom. And you can see I actually can't increase it anymore because it can't be higher than the combined other 2 development types. So these combined is 12, this is 13, so I can't develop it higher right now. So now the cost has gone up pretty dramatically because I'm gonna dump all my mill points into this. Ooh, so close. Okay, I just need like 1 or 2 more dev clicks, maybe 3. So I'm just gonna bite the bullet. Is it there? No. How soon is it going to be there? 99.54, and it increases 0.41 per month. So yeah, another interesting thing is that the high development province will increase the institution gain for the Renaissance. So I just also made it spread really fast. If you remember at the beginning it was 0.1 per month. So I should have that in 2 months. I'm not going to develop anymore. But this is kind of a win-win because now Lisboa really kicks ass. Like, it has 14 tax. It's my capital, so it'll always have 0 unrest. It's the right religion and culture. The production isn't super high, but it's also fish, so I don't really care. Anyway, so that is gonna like make a very noticeable increase in my budget. So that province alone, is it gonna update next month? Yeah, so that gives me about 2 ducats a month all by itself, which is really good.